Good morning. So, it's not 7 o'clock yet, and I'm already ready. It's all prepared. Good boy. Well, I didn't drink yesterday because Friday night I got absolutely fucking wankered. Google Hangouts. And I've been told if I can't play sensibly, then I'm not going on Google Hangouts. The missus told me. Coffee, obviously. Right, let's get on with it. Using the Herm system today. Never used it, not really got a clue. Bit right. We'll work our way through it. So, first job, let me tell you. Up to temperature. Now, not entirely sure. I know we're going to lose a couple of degrees moving the water around. Normally, I would be looking at 72, 73 degrees strike temperature. But I've got it at 68 now because I'm going to underlet, same as I usually do. Then obviously I want to hit the 65 and then we're going to recirculate. So there's no unmalted wheats in this. It is a wheat, but there's no unmalted wheat, so I don't see any protein rest is necessary. You may argue, I don't fucking care. I don't think it's necessary. Any road up. So yeah, I figured it's easier to keep the temperature lower because it's going to be a damn sight harder to bring the temperature of the HLT down than it is up. So I know what I'm talking about. Actually, no, I've got no idea what I'm talking about. Take that comment back. So we'll work it out. Basically, today is a trial day on the Herm system. Am I going to fuck it up? Probably. Let's just see what happens. What we're making today. Right, so I've done Root Citra 6, which was a kit that I got. Long story, but you don't need to know. I did Root Citra 6, or just off Root Citra 6, which I didn't send any of those out because I didn't particularly like it. I think I might have sent a couple, but you know, I can't remember. Anyway, I didn't particularly like it. Something wasn't spot on with it. So I want to do an American wheat, but I want to go like fucking super hop, you know, hoppy as fuck. So, don't know what to call it. It's either going to be called Root Citra 6 The Detour or Hapless Hopster. Haven't decided. I'll stick it on Facebook later. You can all decide what it's going to be called, or something else. I don't fucking care. You'll know what it's called because it'll be in the title when the video goes up. So this bit of the conversation is fucking relevant. Shut up, Graham. Right, what's in it? It's crack on. 2 kilos lager malt. 2 kilos of German wheat malt. 250 gram of each Munich and Carapils. 4.5 kilos. Hoppage. Something I've not done. First we're at hopping. So as I'm moving over, because I am going to attempt fly sparge again. It's alright. So first word hopping, to my understanding, is going to give a slightly nicer, smoother bitterness because of the oils released at the lower temperatures. I don't know, so I do what I've read, and somebody did suggest it to me, so that's what I'm going to do. 15 grams of Citra going in first wort hop, then nothing else until 10 minutes, and we've got 10 gram of each Amarillo and Citra, or Amarillo and Citra. 0 minutes, 35 Amarillo, 25 Citra. Dry hop, don't know whether to split the dry hop up. Not entirely sure. I was going to go 30 gram and 25 at 3 days, 25 and 25 at 7 days. We're just sort of fucking about, experimenting, basically. So we've got a total of 100 grams of each. 60-minute boil. Mash, I usually go for a 90-minute mash. I'll probably do the same again. Let's just work out how I'm going to be using this kit first, so really I haven't got a clue. Aiming for 1.048 original gravity. IBU is 32.17. Bitterness reasonably low for the amount of hops, but you know, it's going to be more bitter than that because there's a lot of hoppage going in, so fuck what it says on here. Anyway, let's just get on. I'll try and show you some of what I'm doing, but it doesn't matter, does it? Right, okay, slightly different setup this time. So as you can see, I've got said Hermes coil in yonder. It's not heavy, it's not heavy, it's not heavy, it's not heavy. I have the probe, look, you see I have the probe here. So I'm going to, in fact, just let me turn the water off a sec. What I'm going to do for the time being, because I've got the T-piece, but I haven't got a thermal well, I've decided I'm not going to use this. I'm upgrading straight away to a PID because that motherfucker's going to burn out real quick, isn't it? Obviously. So what I'm going to do, very Heath Robinson, but just for this brew, I'm going to have the probe from there sat in there. Is it going to be perfect? No. Does it need to be perfect? Yeah, probably, but it's alright, don't worry about it. So, undlet, 15 litres of water. So we are, fuck me, I tell you what, I get a bit confused with these pipes everywhere. It's alright, I know what I'm doing. So, out into bottom pump, out of bottom pump, into yonder. So, that's it. Easy. Let's turn everything on. So, put that on. Put that on. Put that on. Marvellous. And turn the pump on. Moving it over reasonably quick. I can, obviously. I haven't obviously put any motor control like I did with the low voltage one, because I had some sort of little voltage regulator to control the flow. But obviously these are a bit beefier. I've got taps to control the flow with the tap size. You should. So. Oh, we're making an appearance. Ideal. Come back to you soon. Right, it's okay. I haven't really thought this through, have I? Because of course, one is using the HLT. Put the water into the mash tun, which only leaves sort of 14 litres-ish, 12, 14 litres in there. So, of course, I've had to top the fucking thing up. Obviously. I have thought about this, but just forgot, so anyway. So obviously I've had to move the probe back over into there. I'll bring that back up to temperature, so that's just going to sit there for 15 minutes while that happens. So I shall reduce down the recirculation time, so... Right. So yeah. So that protein recipe I said I weren't going to do, I'm doing. Fuck off. Fuck me. It's going to be one of these days, isn't it? So, I'm going to have to rejig the recipe. Because I've just been to grab my hops out of my hop tin. You know what? When I was in the Army Cadets many years ago, you know, I said cadets, not TA or anything, just the cadets. There was some sergeant arsehole knobhead there who invariably I fell out with. I'm not one for authority. He taught me the 6 P's. Prior preparation prevents a piss poor performance. Did I get that right? Yeah. Do I ever listen? Do I fuck? So, Citra. Yeah. I bought 2 packets of Citra. Well, I mean I can spell. Not very well. Cascade. I'm fucked. I've just lost the plot. I don't remember getting Cascade. I thought it's so either whatever, don't matter. So I've got 35 gram of Citra from previous recipe that's been in the fridge. So I'm gonna have to rejig. So do I look for some other hoppage? So fuck knows. I'll rejig things. Be right back. Okay, so it is recirculating. It seems to be working. Now I know that this is not the most ideal thing and I will be sticking a PID on, but ultimately it's working. So I've just raised the temperature on the Inkbird to 77 for mash out. Once that reaches temperature, it's still recirculating. I'll give it another 10 minutes once it's reached temperature, and then we'll start sparging. This is going to be the bit that fucks up, if anything fucks up in it, but I'll come back to you in a bit, fingers crossed. Sparging, it's working. I'll show you. Okay, so where are we at? Obviously, you know how a home system works, but I'm just showing you anyway. Out my HLT, into the pump, out to the pump, which obviously is clearing out the coil as well, and then in through the top of the ton, nice and slowly, and then out the ton, into the pump, second pump, out the pump, into the boiler, and that's moving over nice and slowly. So let's see how we get on. I'm back, I'm here. Right, okay, so I've moved the wort over, and now I know these were supposed to be first wort hops, but I decided I was going to go off and have breakfast. So once I sparged, and incidentally, numbers absolutely spot on. The pre-boil gravity aiming for 1.039 is 1.039, so it hasn't massively increased my efficiency, but first time round, and it's alright. So I've changed the hop schedule. Let's just chuck these in. So I've not turned this on. This has been sat here for sort of 35-40 minutes while I've had some breakfast. I didn't want to leave these in for silly lengths of time, so I thought I'll chuck them in now and they can steep. Well, this is coming up to temperature, so I'll chuck these in and then I'll come back to you and I'll you know. So, un momento. I'll put the boiler on in a minute. Fuck me, it's warm in here. 35 degrees in here. Do you know what I'm saying? I think liquid refreshment's going to be required. But then again, oh, bollocks, I can't, can I? I've got to go to my mum's. Oh, get Rachel to drive. Great. So, what did I do? I told you the hop schedule earlier, and then discovered I ain't got any fucking Citra. Not bad. Anyway, so I'm going to order some first thing in the morning for next day delivery, ready for the dry hop. So I have, this is the hop schedule as is now. 10 grams Citra, 10 grams Citra first wort, 10 grams and 10 grams Amarillo and Citra 10 minutes, 35 of Amarillo, 15 of Citra at flame out, and then dry hoppage 3 days, 30 and 35, 30 of Amarillo, 35 of Citra, and 7 days, 25 gram of Amarillo and 30 gram of Citra. Although I may jig it around and not bother with the 3 day dry hop and just stick the whole lot in on sort of day 7, 8, 9, whatever. It doesn't really matter, does it? So yes, let's get the boiler turned on. Let's get this thing up to boil. I'll come back to you when there's something interesting to show you. Right, 10 minutes, chillers in, off lock. There lies the mistake last time with my NEPA then, wasn't it? Duh. 10 minute addition, 10 gram of each, Amarillo and Citra. Correct one? Yeah, 10 minutes. I'll see it flame out, minus 20 degrees. I do apologise. Eating a Father's Day sweet. It's a diet sweet. No fat. Same as this beer. No fat. No sugars. No calories. 100% calorie free, this. Flame out. Cool it down to 80 degrees. do the final hop addition. See you in a minute. 35 gram of armadillos and 15 gram of Citra. Cool down to 80. Bit lower. Great. Flying here. Get out. 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 Get the fuck out. No. "20-minute hop stand, get it chilled the best I can." I think we know when the temperature's 30 degrees in the shed, I ain't gonna be getting that water to that work too cold, but we'll see. Come back to you in a bit. Been a bit of pissing about with this, as you all know, so I can't be arsed going through the original, but as you know, I came on brew day and didn't have enough Citra, so I jigged things around ever so slightly. What I then did is I basically moved what would have been earlier in the boil and I was going to put it in dry hop. I've decided no. So basically this is what I'm doing now. Didn't bother with the 3-day. I've left it. We're now day 8. Fully fermented out, and keep it simple. I'm going for 50 gram of each Citra Amarillo. What it should have been, according to the revision of the recipe, it should have been 30 at 3 days, 25 at 7 days for the Amarillo, and then 35 and 30. Sorry, can I start that again? Hi! Yeah, what it should have been was 30 gram of Amarillo and 35 gram of Citra at day 3, and 25 of Amarillo and 30 of Citra at day 7. So I've done fucking none of it. No day 3, no day 7, we're on day 8 and you're having 50 gram of each. It would have been 55 and 65 across that, but it's 50 gram of each. I still think that's going to be a little bit too much. Don't try, don't know, let's give it a crack. Tasted it, loved it, very nice. You know what, if I now did, and I will, if I now kegged that, bottled that, whatever, had it, I'll be happy as a pig in shit, because it's fucking lovely. But I wanted to hit it with more hoppage, you know? So that's what I'm doing. Don't have fucking waffle. I love fucking pellet hops. I am fucking never, stop fucking swearing, I am not buying leaf again, because leaf hops, they're shit. Well, they're not shit, in my opinion. They drink all your fucking beer and they don't give quite the same hop kick. In my humble opinion. My opinion is the only one that fucking matters. Stop waffling. So, seems a hell of a lot of hops in there for a dry hop on an American wheat. Oh well, I'm going to stick them in. I'm going to give it, I'm going to go 72 hours. I think. No more. 72 hours. Then we're going to move it over, rack it, let it settle, keg it, fucking drink it. It's going to be brilliant. I'll be back to you in a minute. And there's not much to show you because I'm just opening a metal tin and I'm fucking chucking them in, but you're watching, so fuck off. Ew. Alright, can you see what I'm doing? Open the hops. Fuck off. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, it's stuck. I'll get it off. Right. You see what I'm doing? You can't see in there. I'm not sure when you're in there. You'll infect it, you fuckwits. So that is how you dry hop. Back in a minute. A couple of things I forgot to tell you. I use USO5 yeast. I couldn't get the temperature down as per fucking usual with my bag of shit, fucking waste of fucking energy, stop fucking swearing, work chiller, which I hate. So as per usual, into the FV, into the fridge, which I was fermenting out 17 degrees. I had to leave it for a good few hours, 5 hours, 4 hours before it actually came down to temperature, before I could pitch my yeast. It kicked off like a gun, absolutely fine, no problem. So we've not had a repeat performance of the last bag of shit. Well, a few brews back where just was on a non-starter. So yeah, other than me fanning about with the hop schedule a number of times, could have gone worse, could have gone better. That's it. So it's either bing bong over and out right here, or I'll see it when I taste it. But either or, I'll see it when I taste it. See ya. Fuck me, I waffle. See ya. So, yes, it is a grain to glass. There's the finished article. You can smell Citra. Definite Citra. It's got an orangey twang in there. I know it's already good. I'm looking forward to drinking it because I've already had some. Oh. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Camera seems dark, I do apologise. I'll lean back. That's superb. It is an American wheat, which is what I was brewing, but it's got that hop kick, exactly what I wanted to achieve. But this is going to be another one of those beers that needs to be drank quick. Oh no, because I think with age it's going to change again for sure. You know, this is a drink fresh again. You can taste the Citra. It's not a million miles away from the flavour of zombie juice. You know, it's got that real citrus kick, but there's also Amarillo in there. Amarillo, armadillos, and that's giving it sort of an orange punch. I'm impressed. I'm happy. I'm very happy with that. That's a good beer. That's not going to last. If I haven't already said so in the video, I don't suppose I will have done, will I? I have bottled some. And obviously, not from the keg. I bottled it before I kegged it. And just primed it in the bottle. So, moving forward, fuck it, bottling off the keg, because for me it isn't working. You know, I think what I'm going to do is, because I want to send beers out, and I haven't been sending out as much as I'd like to, I'm building up a couple to send out, and that's one of them. But that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to bottle, whatever, 7, 8, 9, 10 bottles, keg the rest, send it out. So it is going to be a different drink. We all know it's going to be a slightly different drink. It's bottle conditioned, it's a different drink. Is it going to be better? Is it going to be worse? I don't know. I'll keep one of the bottles back for myself, you know, and you guys ultimately will be the, you know, the guinea pigs. But as this worked, yeah, for all the pissing around with the hop schedule, I say pissing around, minor tweaks. I think I've sort of beat myself up about it a bit, but that's worked. It's a fine summer beer, and I could happily sit here and fucking bang those away, no problem at all. That's what I'm going to do. In fact, I have been. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I know that they say you shouldn't boil your own beers up, but you know what, fuck off. I'll do what I want, it's my beer. I've sat in the brew shed for fucking 8 hours brewing it, 7 hours brewing it, and if I want to bull it up I will, because that's not a bad beer. Guys, thank you very much indeed for watching another of my hapless grain to glass. I do apologise because it's very dark. So, bing bong, guys. Over and out. See you all soon.